Okay, we're on the internet. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. We are here. I am wearing weird headphones because my speakers are broken. Hooray!
Now I can chew really close to my mic and you'll hear all of it.
I
All
know.
right. That's sweet, sweet ASMR. Oh, yes. We're all going
I'm
to
not going to do
whisper
that.
for the rest of the show. Talk about dungeons.
Okay.
It's a 7.
So, it's been a little bit, but last time, our intrepid band of adventurers, Storm Annis, had intervened in the town of Oakhurst, finding that there were some constructs that had, at least initially, seemed to have actually assisted the town in constructing a large defensible wall and kind of setting up a defense force. And the rumors that you had heard about these constructs taking over the town seemed a little odd to begin with. But upon talking with the townsfolk, especially Corky, a previous acquaintance, that they had been enforcing some very strict rules as well. Only 2 of them had stayed behind, and a bunch, or the rest of them, had left somewhere to the north on the old road. And you fought these 2 constructs at the chapel, the Temple of Pelor. One of them you managed to free or heal the mind of. And this... Oh, wrong notebook. It's weird to say now. I have a full notebook of D&D notes.
I don't have a full notebook of any notes.
A lot of that notebook is initiative trackers, though, sometimes.
Oh, well.
But still.
Fine.
What the person or the construct that you freed claims its name to be Sarkis. And in talking with Sarkis after fleeing the chapel, not destroying the other construct, you found that he had some connective memories about some sort of goal that they were trying to achieve. And it was unclear exactly what that was. It was kind of a need-to-know basis sort of hierarchy. And in desiring to figure out what was going on, you guys left town with Corky and Sarkis in tow. Following the obvious footsteps of these large, iron constructs, found that they led to an old familiar place, leading down the side of a cliff and crag in the ground. You saw the old campfire that you had come across the first time around. Looking down, you all saw the sunken citadel down at the bottom of this crag, and see that the path that these constructs took leads down in that direction. The old rope, or I think Ortok, you were did you do the immovable rod with a rope or something before? If I remember right.
I think we didn't even previously, or 2
Oh no, just
weeks
now.
ago. just now.
Yeah.
I think we were talking about going down, but we didn't
Okay.
actually go down. But
Got
if we were going to go down, that is what I would do.
All right. So we begin tonight as you all have peered over the edge, seeing the path before you. It's definitely a bit more eroded and dilapidated as you see that whatever the constructs did to get down there has done a little bit of damage to the walkway. But as you look over the edge and see like the beginnings of the citadel at the edge of your vision before it gets too dark, what would you guys like to do?
Sarkis,
Yes?
what do you remember about the pod that you took out of Lotto's basement?
I didn't take a pod out of Lotto's basement. Or if I did, I don't remember.
And what do you remember about the one who was giving you this new information that convinced you to come out here?
It wasn't a figure that we saw. It was the information was given to us at night. We would get stacks of books put into some of our chambers, and we would, out of curiosity, simply read them.
But it was a person.
I never saw the person.
What are the books about?
The state of the world.
It was knowledge about many things. The state of the world, logic and reasoning, history.
Interesting.
Sounds like the kind of shit that put me right to sleep. Not gonna lie. But good for you, Sarkis.
Marcus, do you know any other languages besides Common?
He kind of like looks back and forth. Well, he seems to be like remembering things as you're asking him questions. I can speak this strange language, and he like starts to say a couple of words, and it's Elvish.
Ooh.
Not another
Okay.
one of these. God damn it. Why can't any of you
I'll
guys
say to
speak
him in-
Orcish or Dwarven or something fun?
I can never get the phlegm right. It's just say to him in Elvish just to see how his response is. Did you learn this in one of your books?
No, in Elvish, he responds, "This is something I knew before."
Interesting. Gabriel. Actually, so Aaron's going to feign that he just forgot what language he's in, and he's going to continue in Elvish, but it's actually a test for Gabriel. Elvish, Aaron says, Gabriel, weren't you an elf in that weird sort of fever dream that we might still be in?
Sorry, what?
Doesn't get the Elvish. Got it. Oh, sorry. I was just remarking on just the shininess of your. You look. I like your armor. That's all.
Thank you.
Right. So, back in the hole again.
So, what What is going on? I'm like kind of confused. You guys seem to know this place?
Way too well. We know it way too well.
Defeated a dragon here.
Several.
Ooh!
Across multiple planes of existence. It's God, it's just a lot to go into. But
Fun!
I think it's starting to get dark. We either need to make camp up here and then head in, or head in now.
Right? We're all rested and stuff, right? Were we able to do that before we came here?
Yeah, we rested.
Is it
and
kinda
then
just
we
like-
woke up at like 2 or 4 in the morning and headed out to get here. So
That's right.
Yeah, so it's actually quite early
That's right.
in the day.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was like a couple of days
We-
trip to get here from the town. Okay.
No, it's only like a couple hours.
Oh, okay. So it's going to be morning. I gotcha.
Yes.
I had
Like,
that
you guys
word.
can kind of see like the amber glow of the
Yeah.
sun approaching the horizon.
All right.
In that
Oh.
case, we should
Um.
definitely head down. Unless we need to take a nap for some reason, which I think we just did.
We should actually.
Oh no, it's. I think we're all morning people here. We can. Go ahead.
Sarkas, what other capabilities does this form of yours have?
Oh, it's Thursday.
Yes.
Bear. Guest spot.
Come on, Bear. Let's go.
I didn't even see him. Damn it.
The mighty hound approaches.
Pound of death
um,
and much conquering.
Because
Sarkis-
we've seen you teleport and.
I don't really know everything. Some of it is instinctual, so I'm not really sure what all I can do. I know that I can shoot an energy blast from my chest, and I have this weapon, and it's like the super ridiculous, like, Final Fantasy blade. And I feel like I have some latent magical abilities, but I don't really know exactly what they all are.
All right.
Lovely. I'm sure they will come out right when we need them.
Okay,
See, he's like built differently than Gabriel, right? Like or are they
Yes.
kind of
Yeah,
the same?
they're
it's of the same, like, style,
Mhm.
but his physical size is, like,
gigantic.
is huge.
Sure. Okay. You know, we're talking like
15-foot tall.
what's the thing
one
from the
ton.
first?
Hmm?
Yeah. What's the? What did the dude in the first Iron Man make? The villain man. Warmonger.
Yeah.
Warmonger, yeah.
Yeah. The kind of roughly that kind of aesthetic.
Yeah, yep.
going on.
Like
Okay.
15 feet is a good like height, and then just really beefed out. Definitely more lumbering than agile, but also just like huge plates for armor, and just really well protected.
Okay. So he looks. He like gives him a very wide up and down, a long up and down, I guess. And also glances at Gabriel and his shiny new dragon plate, whatever he has. Yeah, Aaron goes ahead and says, I think I'll be doing a lot of scouting today. Probably should just be strategic about this. Very strong, but I'd rather not fight literally everything in here.
I agree. Unless these few have the constructs that have gone in have cleared it out.
Possibly, that would be wonderful. We'll see what we see, shall we? And Aaron will swan dive into the hole.
Oh boy.
He has wings. He's got wings.
I know, but I figured you would. Yeah.
Ortok just clicks the rod and be like,
I guess we're gonna leave this up here then.
All right.
That's right. I would have to do that, don't I? Fine. Unswan dive.
"Oh, you can swan dive," and then Ortok will just tell you to go get it. Just come back up.
Once you're all the way down.
just,
Once we're all
I
the
just
way down.
picture you with this, just like, yeah. I just picture you with this absolute like scowl, and you just get it, and just.
Yeah.
He's so great because he can fly and shit. All right.
Ortok's gonna like tug on the rope, and he's gonna be like, "You know what?" And he's gonna look at Sarkis and be like,
Anybody got any extra rope with which we might intertwine this rope with?
I do.
Oh god, I forgot you're here.
Hi.
Yeah.
Use my
how much
rope.
All right, how much is this? Looks like it's approximately the standard 50 feet. Am I
Yeah.
correct?
I got it from
Alright.
Carowin. She was super nice.
Yeah, she's all right. How? Oh, never mind. Well, so let's. We're gonna take this.
I'm gonna like braid it together, try to
Sure.
intertwine it so that it's better, and it probably takes a little bit of time. Aaron's probably just chilling at the bottom, having a good time, I bet.
Yeah. So like over the next like 10
Indeed.
minutes, you've braided this like beefy version of two ropes together.
Oh well, let's burn a divine sense then, just to start the scouting.
Okay. So, Aaron, as you're flying down, the switchback like stone stairs come into view with big impacts of foot traffic, kind of breaking some of those stones, and the citadel starts coming into view as you descend, and then the something about the citadel appears odd as the air seems to almost appear to distort with heat, like the image of the area around you seems to like wave back and forth a little bit, and there's
This is another dancing desk, I swear to God.
and there's a faint like gold to green energy that seems to dance through the air, barely perceptible, like really only because you're observant do you see that. Like it's kind of like in the Matrix where like there's a faint green hue to like everything. It's that, but with like kind of like this gold to green, and it seems to like snake through the air sometimes, like an aurora or lightning, just kind of like flying through the air. And that aura seems to get stronger as you descend, and your vision is kind of, it takes a second to get used to it as that distortion from like, but you don't feel like the air is any hotter. It's just like there's a heat distortion in the air. As you get down to the floor level where the dilapidated entrance to this citadel lies, you want to fire off your divine sense when you're down here? Okay.
Yeah, I do.
You activate your divine sense, feel the energy flow through you. You look around and don't detect any presences or anything like that.
Okay. Just to make sure I cover all the bases. Its presence is, and I can detect any consecrated or desecrated place or object.
Oh, interesting.
Anything consecrated or desecrated? Yeah.
Actually, The Citadel.
I think prayed or pissed on.
The Citadel actually
Holy water.
appears to be consecrated.
Ah, okay. Like just in general, I can just
Yeah,
feel it's
like-
been cleansed a bit.
Like this whole area. Yeah.
That's a potentially good sign. I mean, trust no one.
1 second, I forgot to close my door.
Yes. I forgot to get a beer.
Another beer.
Otherwise, the puppy can come back. All right. So, the rest of you are making your way down the rope, I assume?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So,
I said yes. I'm already down there.
the rest of you easily make it down this new braided rope. Sarkis does manage to not just snap the rope that was used.
That was me using my thinky brain.
You all find your way down to the switchback staircase and see the large foot impacts that these particular constructs had left behind, switching back and forth until you all find your way to the bottom of this crag. And you all, well, actually, I'd say only Gabriel notices that kind of strange, like, energy aura in the air. The rest of you not quite.
Last time you were here.
That is the Citadel, yes. That's
That's the-
where we were. We went in it, and it
About-
would have to be hid because we were there, yes.
I'm talking about the shimmering in the air.
We're talking just his glasses.
Kind
Did we notice it?
of having it pointed out to you, you do notice a strange, like, heat distortion in the air with this weird, like, goldish green energy arcing through it from time to time, just still faintly.
Well, any of you guys know what it is? Otherwise, I'm just gonna go touch it, unless somebody tells me not to.
Tut isn't all around us.
Right now, you guys you're approaching it.
Yeah, it looks like
okay.
a force field sort of thing.
Yeah, not like really it's not like solid enough to look like a force field, but it's definitely like a bubble that seems to be around the Citadel. So what are you guys doing?
I mean, yeah, do you guys know what this is? Otherwise, I'm just gonna.
Does this look like the bubble around Solaria?
Black.
No. The Solaria, the bubble is like much more
There.
like truly visible. It's like just like a blue energy field. This also doesn't seem to be like a thin layer and then nothing. It seems to be like a dome, and everything within it has that effect.
All right. Keep going then.
Passing into it, you guys don't feel anything in particular. It doesn't seem to have any effect on your body. It doesn't seem warmer or colder. You just kind of walk in. Doesn't seem to affect you. You make it down to the base level and see the strange but familiar entrance, which, as you remember, is some of the Citadel is technically still like under the ground. So the entrance is actually like coming in on top of like a bulwark into a tower that's like halfway up the Citadel. So it's like halfway submerged. And the location...
Sunken. Whoa.
and the submerged in solid stuff. and the kind of like uneven rocks that occupy this area are basically exactly as you left them. You remember where you'd come in here and disturbed the stones and had to fight a giant rat, and that was an eventful moment.
Have disturbed the dirt.
But there were like 70 of these giant rats, by the way, Corky.
70?
Yeah, I mean, this whole thing, we could go through this whole citadel and just regale you of these tales. I think I might. Every single time we come across something.
We're surrounded, you see, and I took my trusty flute and wouldn't believe you.
Nobody believed me.
What was I gonna? I ask. Everyone's down there now.
Yep.
Finally. Corky, did the priests of Palor come here at any point? Between now and the time we were here last?
No, not really.
If you, I'm sure you can sense it and everything, but to say it out loud, this place has been consecrated.
Really? She like puts her hand on the ground. I have to admit, I'm not really good at that. But I believe you.
Oh, nonsense. I'm sure you're just such a natural. It just passed right over you. Sensed it and forgot all about it.
Was that
super intuitive?
Was that a dig at my height?
I was gonna say that definitely sounded like a short joke. I'm really sorry, Corky. Yeah, just no regard whatsoever for feelings of people around him. Just ignore him. Come on, this way.
She stalks ahead of you guys, goes up to the door.
Please.
She goes up to the door, just goes, "Hello!" Knocks on the door.
Oh no.
Anybody in there?
Just picturing Sokka at the Swordmaster's house. Tung, 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 tung.
No? Nobody's home.
Hey, I want to believe
I go
that.
back.
There's just the door, right? There was no windows that could be fit through.
Right. Yep. There are some like bow slots, but you can't like fit through those. Yeah.
Right.
Can we still see like the footprints?
Yes, the footprints
Or is it
are pretty
more-
obvious. Yeah.
Atreus, could you just stick your head through this? I think that's how we got through last time.
Does the door push open?
It does.
Okay, I'll squeak it open a little bit and poke my head in.
Well done.
All right. You look through and see the familiar circular tower interior, and the three now even more decayed and basically just bone now. There's three bodies. Four bodies, one of them pinned to the wall by a spear. And the long dried blood on the ground. Just don't see anything else, no movement or anything.
I see they
Yes, we
cleaned up
did.
since the last time we were here. Man, it was really a mess.
I'll move in.
Okay.
Does our friend fit through the door?
Yeah, he can like sidestep through the door, just kind of like, and he has to grind against the door jam, just like. You see that actually the door, I should have mentioned, was definitely like slightly damaged by the previous entrance, or people coming in, or things coming in rather.
And which of these two doors that we see in the northwest and the southwest look the most damaged, or similarly so?
The northern door is got some really nasty scrape marks on it, but it is closed.
Looks like they went this way.
Okay. Guys are heading in that direction.
Yeah.
Opening the
And-
door, or
Aaron, did you
Perhaps we should. Me just sort of take the lead. Lots of feet ahead.
okay.
And just so I'd like to. Basically, my strategy is like to just sneak ahead. Whatever, at 60 feet or so,
Okay,
and just check on things.
sure.
I get noticed, I will run away to where the strong, zappy, slashy boys are.
Okay. So, you open the door to this hallway, familiar, and the exit on the far end, and 2 doors left and right. The footsteps go straight forward towards the end of the hallway and scrape open the far door.
Okay. As I'm going, Mitch, I suppose you can let me know, or I can roll if you want me to try, but I want to see if any traps have been deployed or,
Sure.
stuff like that.
Yeah, so roll an investigation check.
Sure. That, and I suppose I want to I don't know, just generally check for them, even if they haven't, especially if they haven't been deployed. I would like to know about them.
1 6-foot pole.
Right. Also, should we assume that I went up and got the pod?
Oh, we can assume that. Yeah,
Or-
that's cool.
Okay, all right. Otherwise, it's just hanging there, as it does. Investigation is where is my investigation? 16.
16. Okay. And are you being stealthy as you're going up? Or
Yeah, I would
ahead?
like to.
Alright, so
Yeah,
stealth
so
check then.
stealth is 29.
Woo! Okay.
Yeah.
So you all watch as Aaron goes through the door and vanishes into the darkness beyond. And he sneaks his way up to the next door without a problem. Then you find your way into the room where you had first met Meepo, as he was sleeping on the bedroll beyond. You find that this place, there are a couple kobold skeletons. They're just scattered about. The skeleton's not even totally whole. There's just definitely kobold bones here and up here. The door to this room right here is left ajar, and on the interior, looking inside, you see there was once, at some point, there was a living space in here with some small bedrolls throughout and some and a fire in the middle. And you see that in here there's several sets of kobold bones.
Interesting. Any sign of a struggle, or does it look like they were starved to death or something?
Roll an investigation check.
11.
11. Let me get this.
I'm not an investigator.
You definitely don't see any. It's hard to tell because like it's just bones. So, but you definitely see actually some of the bedrolls are scorched.
Okay. I will go and grab my comrades.
Okay.
They can all join me in this room.
I'll walk up.
Hey, you guys!
I'll walk up into this room. Also, it appears there was some scrawling on the walls from Meepo. It just said like, "Here there be dragons," and that has since been washed from the walls.
Nice. Meepo is slowly being just disintegrated from our memories.
Okay. So in this room, there's a hallway beyond to peer down, and
Cool. I will go.
Yeah.
That.
Looking down there, you see more remnants of kobolds.
Ooh.
And it's evident because of the skulls. Otherwise, it'd be kind of hard to tell. But there's obvious skull or kobold skulls in these remnants. And
Cubone graveyard.
and you get just an eerie sense as you're sneaking through here. What used to be once a thriving group of kobolds down here. Well, partially at least, because if you remember the dragon, the white dragon, you guys released. Was this you guys? Oh my gosh, I'm getting my streams crossed because was it you guys that released the dragon?
Did we trade Meepo?
Yes.
For freedom?
And the dragon, like,
I'm going to
froze
go on
Meepo.
record and say. Yeah, I'm going to go on record and say that we spoke with the dragon and we have nothing to do with what happened afterwards. It's fine.
We ended on good terms. Yeah, I thought we traded Meepo because Meepo got frozen by him, right?
Right.
Like I don't think we killed him, but we turned him over and said
that's right.
something that he was his problem.
I mean, it killed Meepo like instantly.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Yeah.
Literally frozen to the wall.
Yeah.
It almost killed me.
I've run this module like 3-4 times now, so now I'm like, wait, was that you guys? Oh no, that's so bad. Anyway,
Yes.
Still,
I think it was very called for.
the kobold skeleton's still around, and you see one skeleton in the stone throne on your left, as well as the table behind that. The Usadrill was the name of the kobold leader. The table behind is cleared of objects. There's nothing on it.
Okay.
The footsteps continue and actually go up through the far door on your right in relation to yeah, there you go. So right here.
I will test that door.
Okay. Everything is like there's nothing that's locked so far. It's just all closed.
Okay.
You look through, and what was once a pit trap in here has been intentionally or in whatever way has been tripped and is not reset. So there's just a 10-foot gap in the middle. right here in the middle of the room.
All right, I'll go. At this point, I will go grab compatriots again, just knowing that it's clear.
Okay. So everyone, you're ushered forward by Aaron.
Oh yes,
I'm
the
coming.
throne room.
The two guards that, a couple of guards that would normally be stationed left and right of this space are just skeletons on the ground again.
Not very good at their job.
I mean, died doing what they loved.
Say, dude, can we tell like how recently? Like, is there like, is this like fresh decay? I guess, or is it?
Yeah,
You
make
said we saw
a
scorch marks on the minerals. I don't know if they're
make a survival check.
natural one.
Natural one. Yeah, you look at them and they just look like clean skeletons.
Forgot to breathe for a minute.
uh,
I was turned into a skeleton.
Atreus dies.
Oh no!
Oh, not again! We got
um,
past it.
so, yeah, what do you guys do? The pit trap is ahead of you. It's like a 10-foot drop.
When we were in the previous room, was there an obvious direction that they seem to have gone?
Yeah, through this door.
Oh, through that area? Okay. Okay.
So I'm using my expert tracking skills. You see, I can spot the signs. I know where to look.
Huge footprint.
As we look at the
This-
door, that's like
Yeah.
half off its hinges. There's literally a robot-sized hole.
The robot, a Kool-Aid man shaped hole in the wall.
Yes.
What will we do without
In
you,
my expert
Aaron?
opinion, they would that
Surely perish. Many times over. All right, Aaron will. Let's attempt a wall run. I haven't done that in a while.
Oh yeah, sure. Says the guy with the wing pack. But make an acrobatics check.
Okay. 12 plus 9, 20.
21.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, easy enough. You just run up to the sides, like 2-3 step it in big strides off the wall and over to the other side.
Well, I'm no monk, but namaste.
What is it? You can jump up. How far can you jump again? What is jump?
You can long
Distance?
jump equal to your strength score, I believe.
Equal to your strength score.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So I
Ortok's gonna go right here and just jump right next to Aaron. Bloop.
Yeah, and that's with I think that's with a 10-foot running start, but regardless,
Okay, 10-foot running start
just
and does that.
jump over.
Okay,
Um,
decent.
Did you stick your dismount? Stick them out.
Ortok runs into the wall.
All right. Corky is
Wish I had minor illusion.
actually
Hold up like scorecards with minor illusion.
somehow her strength is decent, so she's gonna do the same thing. She just jumps over and falls like
Ortok catches her.
you just. Ooh. Hello.
All right, lovebirds. To make room, Aaron's gonna like start scouting. Again.
so Gabriel's gonna do the next one and try his damnedest not to go through the wall when he lands.
All right,
Okay.
Gabriel, you next. Come on, buddy.
Make a for shits. Make an acrobatics check.
Acrobat. Okay, because my strength's like 8. Yep, 18.
Yeah, this is just for shits.
How deep is the pit?
Okay.
10 feet.
That's a 2
The pit's 10 feet?
Yeah.
plus 1, 3.
So you make it across, but you crash through the next wall like the Kool-Aid man.
Ortok's like arms outstretched, waiting for him, and just looks over to the side. The hole left in the wall.
Aaron's sneaking down the hallway. The wall just collapses behind him.
Master of stealth. You can see Lotto didn't make you for stealth missions.
He is the small one.
Inches bridge of nose.
Yeah, my strength's 10, so I should be able to clear it.
Yep. So you can just jump over. The enormous...
Could you just, like, fly? I mean, says the guy who can fly. But
Like crawls into the hole, crawls back
I
out
don't
of the hole.
know. So.
Sarkis, he's so freaking tall that he can, like, step into the bottom and then just step over and step back up.
You just tip forward
No,
and grab the
after
edge,
you.
too, probably.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. Okay. The
and
next,
therein lies the personalities of each member.
yeah.
All right. So there's a 10-foot hole.
The next space
You can
here.
learn a lot about a player. Sorry, go ahead, Mitch.
The next space is I can't select this. Is another sleeping area. This time there are 2 totally like scorched and like blackened goblin bodies.
Gobos.
Goblins.
Right, so we're now coming across signs of actual violence. Come take a look. Well, can Aaron peek through this door just to make sure we're not about to get ambushed or anything? Yeah.
So peeking through the door, you look back and forth, and you just see this regular, like you remember this this like long hallway with those pillars supporting it. Oh, I didn't delete that one. Go away. But something just feels like stranger. Like you look into this space and it feels like that strange like aura effect that's in the air is getting denser. And it's just more obvious, more noticeable as you look into this room. Well, otherwise don't see any like figures or things waiting in ambush.
I say, give me a few minutes, and I will ritual cast detect magic.
Sure.
Might be blinded by the air.
So, is anyone doing anything in the 10-minute time he needs to cast that spell?
Anything on the goblins?
Yeah, the goblins have like stuff that they would typically have, like a scimitar. Some of them have a little bit of money. One of them has 3 gold pieces. The other has 8 silver pieces.
Not anymore.
They did at one point have leather armor on, but it's so scorched that it's probably useless. And yeah, other than that, not much on them.
Okay.
As the 10 minutes finally pass, Gabriel, your spell releases, but something is weird about the spell as you're finishing it, and the energy of the spell in your hand starts to sputter, and then I need you to make a concentration check.
19.
19 succeeds, and your spell, you have to focus on it really hard for a second, and it finally goes off. Then I need you to roll a D100.
No.
Percentile?
Yep.
Is that bad wild magic? Don't do it. 62.
62. Okay. Nothing obvious happens.
Great.
Your spell goes off, and the area just is alight with magic. It is vastly transmutation, and also it's not really a spell school that I can describe, other than it's like elemental magic that is permeating the area.
Well, we waited for you.
As soon as you speak, Gabriel, you find that you are unable to speak in anything but loud shouts.
So the R2-D2 scream?
Yeah, he's just like as soon as you speak, it's just like, "Wah!" Like as loud as you can physically speak.
He's kind of perplexed by this.
Right, well, I give up any hope for stealth.
All right, so we're going through this door then.
We're going through this. And we've waited however long this was.
Transmutation magic in the air, apparently.
Thank you. Wow. Oh, all right.
Oh my god!
And it
Hey, be quiet.
I would if I could, but apparently I can't.
What does that
Strange
mean?
magic.
All the time.
Have I told you I hate magic?
Okay. You do, Aaron, see that the footsteps go to the left here through this door.
I don't even know, like, screw it. He just opens the door. There's no sneaking anymore.
All right. You open the door.
I'm fed up with all this.
You'd open the door and see a familiar room, a large open space where you remember fighting a fair number of goblins before. And they had their stash in here, where there was just piles of furniture and chests and wagons and kitchen utensils and like smocks and just tons of random shit. However, you look in and don't immediately notice the pile, which first takes you like, oh, they did some really sweet cleaning in here. But then you look up and you notice it's all on the ceiling.
Oh no.
Huh.
As soon as you enter the room, as you've done with your token, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. And Ortok as well.
Does Ortok get danger sense? I kind of want you to say no.
No, actually, you don't.
My dex
You said
save
dexterity,
is,
right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's 21.
21.
Ooh, this will be good. 6.
6. Aaron, you are quick to realize some sort of shift in gravity, and you manage to grapple onto the door frame, and your body, like your weight, shifts and your feet fly up into the air, and you hold on to the side of the wall. Ortok, not so quick to react, and you fall the 30 feet to the ceiling. And take 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ah, balls.
Can I grab Aaron and bring him back into the
Yes.
normal gravity?
Yep, so you grab Aaron and just lug him in. You also find at this point your voice is
Yep.
back to normal.
Aaron, oh, I don't know if to talk that loud. Aaron, are you okay?
There's no point now. You might as well just keep talking now.
Okay.
All right, you guys. I'm going to throw a rope up through the hole.
I yell as loud as I can.
I'm going to throw a rope, and then when it happens, you'll be fine.
I'm gonna look for the rope and realize that I left the rope in the crate.
Does anybody have any rope?
I'll go. I think
I got. Oh, you got some rope? Okay. Wait, I got some.
I'll just. Hold on.
I think you got a shout.
Ortok, you
Let me
feel
throw it.
you hear a weird like increasing like energy like sound, just like a whirring, and then you feel like, you know, when you get to the top of like a hill on a roller coaster, just like your weight start to shift like down and then up into your chest. I need you to make another dexterity saving throw.
Why? Oh god.
Freaking babies.
Ooh, that's okay. 19.
19's not quite enough.
That's fine.
As you fall back down towards the ground.
Right through the door in front of everybody.
This time you take 12 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall
that's-
30 feet to the floor.
All right.
Ortok's
Throw
gonna
my
get up,
rope at.
dust himself off, and walk through the door and be like,
Okay. We're not gonna do that anymore.
We need fresh towels in 204.
Just a few seconds later, like not too much longer after Ortok returns through the door, that whirring sound returns, just like. And as sorry, I forgot to mention, as Ortok fell back down to the ground, all the shit on the ceiling did too. It just like a bunch of crap.
definitely inside this room. I'm
What
just
kind of magic
terrified.
can I see? Magic effects from that?
Yeah, whatever the reverse gravity spell is.
Okay. That is neat.
It's right.
And then this continues. Every 6 or 10 seconds, it's just like shit falls to the ceiling and then falls back down. Falls to the ceiling, falls back down.
We
Oh,
see where the footprints went through that room.
Yeah. They just travel basically straight across the room towards a door on the opposite side, and I will reveal
the
that.
southwest one? Or the north?
Or if we have the immovable rod, if we all hold on to each other and then click it and keep slowly walking across.
I have an idea. Aaron can fly. And he just flies across with the rope. And then we can just use it like a tether to get across.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that'll work.
I suppose we'll have to secure it very well. That much jerking around with, no offense, that much weight will be dangerous.
So we do it one at a time.
Again, or 1 ton, however much you are.
That Sarkis is one.
Yeah,
Right.
probably.
He's 1 ton.
So he could use the immovable rod to get across.
Indeed.
Yeah,
What if
now,
he stays with the rope and the rod, and then we all go across, then he just brings the rod back across.
well, Mitch, is it I don't want to overthink this. Mitch, is it evenly timed or just kind of random within
It's
the time?
pretty evenly timed, yeah. Pretty predictable.
Clockwork.
And if I
So,
count it
You
out,
guys are
it's
It's
1
about
seconds
Right,
per,
it's about 6 seconds.
6 seconds per just level.
Uh,
Interval.
yeah.
Every time it changes is 6 seconds. Yeah.
Sure. So,
Plenty of time.
right. We all seem rather capable. Carry Corky. But offense, love. If we just, time it and run to the next door, we should not need to go through all the trouble. Then take the dash action.
I mean, yeah, we could just run very fast.
Okay.
One at a time then.
I'll go first, just in case that door is locked and we need to do some finagling well mid-air.
We all go at the same time. Oh, it's locked.
Oh, that'd be awful. What purgatory? What new hell is this? All right. Aaron is gonna time it out and
Okay. So, because it's basically once a turn, we're going to enter initiative order.
okay.
So just because, since you're the only one doing it for now, it's just you. But we're just, like, anyone can go at any time. It's just that each person can only do 1 turn's worth of things before the switch happens. So,
Cool.
Aaron, in order to get across 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, it's 40 feet to the door. So do you need to dash to get there? Or...
I do. Yeah, my wee human feetsies can only take me 30.
Okay. So, you dash over there, and you can do it as a bonus action because you're a rouge. You make it to the door, and the door is indeed locked.
Oh no.
I knew it. All right.
Aaron, is the door unlocked?
It is in fact not. Okay, so the wings deploy, and I'm gonna see if I can.
As soon as your wings deploy, I need you to roll a D100, please.
Oh, ooh. Okay. I don't think I've done that before. Which one is that?
So they're D10s, and one of them has the ones place,
Yeah,
and one of them has the tens place.
Gotcha. Here we go. Sorry, this be a 36.
36.
Burst into flame. Burst into flame. Just,
Roll another D10, please.
okay. 7.
7. Hey, so okay. So your wing pack deploys, and the magic aura that's in the air seems to like get attracted to it and like coalesce around you, and you don't really feel anything. You feel like actually a little bit more energetic, just kind of like, I'm feeling better than I have in years. And the rest of you look across the way here and see that Aaron looks physically younger than he did before. Aaron, you have reduced your age by 7.
Okay.
7 years.
So he's now. I'm trying to remember. Did I make him like 26? I think around that. So he's like 19, 20 at this point.
19-year-old Aaron. He's a baby.
Right. Immediately gets erection. No reason.
Guys, I feel great. Just got a rager right away.
Can you just unlock the door?
Put that away, you scary monkey.
Oh, geez, guys.
Oh, that's interesting.
Um,
He's not gonna like that.
So your wing pack
back.
is on. Is that a bonus action or is it an action for that to do that?
Deploy it.
Do you have the item card?
Yeah, let me get that. Her albums. Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Right. Can use this pack. It doesn't say. It just says they are attuned. I have a flying speed equal to my walking speed. So I don't know if
Okay.
they have to use it as an action or bonus action. I think it's just always been part of my movement.
Got it. Okay. So yeah, you don't have any more movement, so technically you can't fly, right? Or no, you.
Okay.
So right, never mind, because you used 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. You used 40, and with the dash you have 60, so you have 20 feet of fly left. That's what it is. Yep.
Sure. I mean, quite honestly, I would just like to use it all up doing a half barrel roll so I'm upright when
Oh,
that's not how it works. Is that how it works? I just want to be able to be in the same spot.
sure. Okay.
Unless it's more magnetic than that, and it's just going to draw me down no matter what.
So are you doing anything? You have an action left to do something as you're at the
I
door.
was going to attempt to pick the lock of the door. Or is it locked or like?
So there is a keyhole lock in the door.
Okay. It does seem like that's the thing stopping me, right? It's not like jarred shut, like it's not jammed or anything.
Well,
Okay.
you don't know. Like it's clearly locked, but it could also be jammed. You're not sure.
Cool. Well, I'll do what I know how to do and try and pick the lock mid-air while
Okay.
gravity switches back and forth.
Well, this is still all on your first turn, so gravity is still normal right now.
Cool. Just knowing my wings are out, I'm like knowing it's about to happen.
So make your thieves' tools check.
I shall, yes. Yeah. That's really bad. Let's see. Plus my dexterity, plus my proficiency. Still only like 12.
What is it?
It's 12.
12. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you get your lockpicks in there and start messing around with the tumblers, and it's just taking you too long, and then the gravity switches, and you're unable to do that. So like you get yourself flipped over with the wing pack like activated, but because of like the disorientation, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Cool. Okay. I like this. I chose an idea. Let's see if it's going to work. 17. Yeah.
What is it?
17. 17.
17? Yeah, that's enough to keep yourself in place as you, since you have a fly speed, it makes the DC like way lower. You just, the gravity switches and like you like move a little bit in the ceiling direction, but manage to reorient yourself and not collide with the ceiling. So you're still at
Good
the
one.
Astronaut training. Aaron's going to get reincarnated in Mitch's new one and be totally fine with space travel. We need to see. Okay. Are the tools like still in there? Like, what did I do with them? Did they break? Like,
Oh no! So one of
did I just
them,
quickly remove them?
I'll say you left one of the lockpicks like in the lock.
Okay. Right. Okay.
Is anyone else doing
So I guess
anything as you're watching Aaron do this?
Nope.
Nope.
Just watching.
Watching them struggle. Okay.
Lemons popcorn.
This
All
is
right.
its own kind of reward.
A bunch of that stuff like still does like fall to the ceiling and crash into the stone ceiling. Okay. So now the gravity switched. You get another turn. So what would you like to do, Aaron?
I need to open this door, please. Oh, not with a natural 1, I can't.
Well, I'm gonna
Ooh.
say with that, you get up to the door, like grab onto your lockpick to try and unlock it, and just the disorientation takes you, and you like push your hand against the door in an awkward way, and it just breaks the lockpick totally off, and you lose the end of it in the tumbler.
Okay. Then I would like to dash back. Real quick, like.
Okay, that's easy enough. You can make it all the way there.
And I immediately land in front of
Sarkis.
Circus, not circus. I kept wanting to say circus, but I don't remember what it reminded me to say for real. Circus. I will. Actually, I guess I should keep flying because I put my hand on his shoulder and go. Now, I need you to contribute something for me. And,
Yes.
Really, in about 10, 12 seconds or so, I just need you to run straight through that door.
Okay.
Wonderful.
It's worth a shot. You couldn't get the door open?
It's a strong door. It needs something of your specific skill set to unlock.
Very well. I'll give it a shot. Coming
Wonderful.
through.
Everyone, you might need to just it's.
We'll give him his space. You can have a go for it, Farkas.
All right. He scrapes through the door, uses his full speed as, like, you know, all the junk clatters back down to the ground. Runs over here and just shoulder checks the door. It's okay. What's his strength? Oh. Just barely.
Setting
not.
off the teleportation circle that summons a beholder.
He shoulder checks the door. It does some damage, but it doesn't budge. And then a second later,
Hold on to the door.
he tries to the gravity switches, and you watch as his feet start lifting off of the ground. And does not
Yeah, I didn't think so.
get its dex save, and he falls to the ceiling. This huge crash of this like 2,000-pound construct.
Oh
Ooh.
my god.
He took 14 points of bludgeoning damage as he crashes with the ceiling.
I'm waiting for him to go through the ceiling.
Okay, does anyone have any rope? Anyone have any rope? I have an idea.
He
Is there like a knob on the door?
there's a big like iron handle.
So if I wanted to tie a rope to it, I could.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Anybody have any rope?
The gravity
Yeah.
goes to switch again. This time Sarkis is going to try and plant his huge blade like into the wall to hang on,
Yes.
and he does it. So he just like jams
Shit.
his huge weapon into the wall and just hangs on to it. And he like still like falls around the blade, but is hanging on to it, so he's not taking any fall damage.
Once again, does anyone have any rope?
Yeah, I got that.
Okay,
Should we tie
Alright.
one end?
all right.
Around the
Just
skull.
hold on. Just hold on to it. Be very careful.
And then Ortok's gonna take it, and he is going to use. I need to get in this room real quick to see if I can do this because I'm so speedy. Oh yeah, I can get there
Adrian,
in one
maybe,
turn.
maybe hand
Yeah, I'm gonna.
the rope to Gabriel. Just
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
Yeah, I grabbed the one end. Somebody's grabbing the other end, but whatever it is not what I'm doing, so that somebody else
Bucky's
could use their
got it.
turn doing it. And I'm gonna run over to the door and tie it onto the door handle, and then hold on.
Okay.
I hope somebody's got that rope.
Because it's something
I got
that's
it.
happening really fast, make a survival check for the tying of the knot.
I'm so good at surviving too. Oh, I'm not with a 1.
Oh.
What is happening?
So you go to tie the knot, and you just quick tie it, you think it's good, and then go to hang. Are you hanging onto the rope or the handle?
The handle.
The
Handle and the rope.
Okay.
Like in an attempt to make sure they're secure.
Okay. So since you're hanging on to the handle as the gravity switches, just make a strength saving throw for me.
Okay. Okay, that's reasonable. 21.
Yeah. So, the bottom half of your body, like you still fling in the other direction, but you do hang on to the handle. And
I hate this.
don't
I hate this.
fall.
I hate this.
The rope, does kind of sag towards the ceiling. But as you,
I'm gonna let. No, I'm just gonna hold this and hope that. Wait for it to switch back, and then I'm gonna test the knot.
okay,
Because I guess there's no way to tell what the knot would be.
it's eventually switches back, and you go to pull on the knot, and it just kind of just pulls off the handle, like there's no
Yeah,
knot
shit.
at all.
All right, Ortuk's gonna try it again.
All right, another survival check.
All right. Oh, that's a 6.
6. It's
Ortuk
better.
can't fucking. He can't even goddamn tie his shoes.
It's definitely more of a knot this time, and it doesn't immediately come undone.
All right, I'm gonna wait for it to switch again and hold on to the door handle and the rope.
Okay, it switches. I need you to make another strength save.
Okay. 15.
15. You do manage
Doing great,
to
kids.
hang on. Just fall
Okay.
upside down. Eventually, it falls back. You're back on your turn.
All right, I'm gonna try to pick the lock now.
Okay. Do a thieves' tools check, and
All
it
right,
is Aaron did break a lockpick into this lock, so it's a lot harder.
Damn it. All right, thieves' tools is Dex
Yep, Dex him if you're
and
proficient.
proficiency, right?
Yeah.
All right. Come on, hot dice, hot dice. Give me something good. Yeah. 18.
18 would normally be pretty good, but unfortunately,
It's
you're kind of trying to get your lockpick in there, and you feel the other piece of the lockpick that Aaron broke into there jostling around, and you just can't get past it.
Cool. Then I'm gonna try to grab onto it again while everything changes.
Yeah, it goes to change. Another strength save.
Oh god. 25.
25. You managed to hang on, and all this time, all this shit in the room is just falling back and forth. Eventually, gravity switches again. Ortok, what are you doing?
If you guys secure the rope over there, it's secured over here, and you can come and try to help me.
And then I'm just gonna try to bash
Would you
this
get your
door
crowbar?
in.
Yeah, you
Oh
got your
yeah, I
crowbar,
have a
right?
crowbar.
I'll shut up for the crowbar.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take out the crowbar and try to open it.
All right, athletics check with advantage.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Caw. Use the crowbar.
22.
22. You jam the crowbar into the door and go to pull, and you hear some shifting from behind the door, and you hear the lock just snap. You feel like whatever it was holding the door closed, with the lock mechanism, just pop. You hear that poof, as it breaks free from the door frame.
I'm gonna throw myself through the door.
You try and push, and there's something heavy behind the door.
Son of a bitch! I'm gonna try to hold on.
So it's been pushed in like 6 inches, but you can't quite make it through the door. So you gotta hold on, make a strength saving throw.
27.
27, you manage to hold on as you fall upside down. And then you're still holding on, and 6 seconds later, fall back down.
I can use any help anybody can afford, and I'm gonna just keep bashing, trying to get through the door to open up like a 2-foot gap.
All right,
Wait.
athletics check.
Cole says
When
Circus.
when the gravity switches, I'm going to charge across and use the dash action and just Kool-Aid man my way through that door with Ortok at the same time he's hitting it.
Okay, so that's assisting Ortok. So Ortok, go ahead and do that with advantage.
You said it was athletics.
Athletics with advantage, yeah.
All right. Um, 24.
24. You manage to push the door open another 2 or so feet and slip your way into the next room.
Okay, I'm going to. So Gabriel ran
Through it.
with me, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm gonna slip through, and I'm gonna grab Gabriel and try to pull him through. Can he fit through the 2-foot gap?
Yeah, if he like does it sideways.
Okay, cool. Otherwise, I was gonna hold on to him. So okay, we're in. We're good.
Okay, so you two are in with the rope
on the other side of the
attached.
To the door, yeah.
Does Sarkis finally get down from the ceiling?
Oh, sorry, I moved him preemptively.
He's been in it the whole time. He's like,
He's like,
leave us alone.
Waiting.
Okay.
well, that was entertaining to watch. No,
He broke a hole through the
the ceiling.
on the next rotation, Sarkis falls to the ground. Unfortunately, he does take another 11 points of bludgeoning damage as he falls. And then he just like crashes and then tries to shove his way through. He actually can't quite get through.
Oh, that's when he's huge.
Yeah, and he manages to push it open another like 2-3 feet, and he comes running through. What's behind the door is actually just a regular old enormous boulder.
That is a nice boulder.
Strategically placed angled chair.
Yeah.
Just one tiny.
Just one of those rubber like triangle door jam things. That's all it was.
Those things are invincible. It's true.
Or a triangle cut like 2x4. That's all it was.
Yep. Or it was a pull door, not a push door.
Yeah.
It wasn't locked at all.
That would probably be one of the greatest D&D traps ever. Just like a riddle where it's just
It's
like
a pull
they can't
door
get it
instead of a
open.
push. Yeah.
It's a pull door. I'm gonna use that. That'll be good.
Oh god.
Okay, so now, Gabriel, you had the rope.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
The door's open.
The door is open, yes.
All right, Gabriel, you give me the rope. You give me the rope, and I'll run it across.
And now with
What
the
if we
door
can-
open, it's easy enough to just dash
Run.
across.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right.
And Corky make it.
She can with dash. Yep.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Run away.
Okay.
Run away from this.
Between, the next 2-3 rotations, everyone is able to dash across and make it into the
Ugh.
interior.
What's it like in here?
So, finally able to look around inside this room. You see the long, decayed body of Dern, the
Ah yes.
hobgoblin. And now you look to find that the the hole here that leads straight down is just like grown totally in with vines. The vines that like normally crept along the walls that went down, that you guys climbed down, is just totally filled this entire hole, and they're all like thorny and vile looking, as they just have crept and grew throughout this entire pit.
Where do the giant footprints lead?
They lead up to the edge right here and then stop.
I'm gonna run to the restroom. I'll be right back. You guys figure out how to deal with this.
Does
They like the
thorn-
vines in that other one, in the Feywild.
Make a investigation check.
Also, are the vines magical?
Natural 20.
Oh, yeah.
Natural 20. No, these appear much more natural.
Okay.
And they are not magical at all.
All right, they're not glowing.
Mm-hmm.
Are they still living, or are they like brambles at this point?
They're still living.
Okay. So harder to burn.
I'm gonna grab a snack real quick.
Okay.
Since everybody else is.
We'll take a break. I'll put us on break.
Yeah. One.
Oh my goodness. We're back. Oh boy.
We're here.
We're
Get rid
here.
of us that easy, internet.
Yeah. Okay. So we're back where the pit where the you would go down to the bottom level has been filled in with vines. So, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna hit Sarkis and Ortok each with a second level Cure Wounds.
Okay. No, not cure wounds.
Get it off!
Shenanigans in too.
Heal me,
so
homing.
They're having their own.
Ortok gets 15,
Sweet.
and so does Sarkis.
Oh, cool.
Sweet, sweet.
Oh, thank you, friend. So, shall we, just, it'd take forever to hack through all this, but we could.
Incinerate it.
Oh, me.
Are you gonna burn it?
Yeah. I can do it.
Alright, Corky, you do your thing.
Okay. And she gets up on top of the little ledge that's around it, and she just, kind of rubs her hands together. You just see,
It's gonna
little
take long.
little sparks coming up, and then just erupting from her fingertips. She aims her hands down towards the vines, but she has to make a concentration check. So, first, the sparks come off of her hands, and the flames start conjuring, and then it just stops, gets snuffed out in her hands as the weird energy in the air coalesces around her. And then and then suddenly this weird ghostial shield appears over her head and just is hovering there. And she's just that's not what was supposed to happen.
It looks like the wrong spell, Corky. It's fine. I know you're new at the adventuring thing.
I don't know this spell.
Consistency is important.
What is it? Get it.
You show
Go
him,
away.
show him Atreus.
Stop.
Do a fire thing.
What? I'm chewing some here. What was the last part? Do something with fire?
Make fire. Atreus.
Otherwise, there's a torch over here, right? Looks like there's a torch.
That's actually there is a torch, but it's not lit.
I got fire bolt. I could see if it ignites it.
Yeah, why don't you just fire the vine thing?
Okay.
Real quick, before you do that, Aaron will just kind of dump 2 oil flasks,
Oh yes.
he's putting balsamic vinaigrette on
Yeah.
a salad. Just
Marinade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On his avocado.
Right.
Mm. Okay, with the firebolt, the energy of the air seems to coalesce around you still, so make a concentration check. That's a Constitution saving throw.
$25.
25. All right.
Yep.
You managed to focus on it and push the spell through, but then please roll a D100.
Hmm.
Just a 40.
40. Roll 2d10.
Oh no.
That's how much damage you all take.
Roll for witches.
No.
16.
16?
Witches.
The energy that's coalescing around you, like, seeps into your body, and you heal 16 hit points.
That wasn't damaged.
I'm so healthy.
Adrius, where's the fire?
Oh, and then it does like force through and projects out of your hand, and it's super easy to hit these vines. So, with the oil in there and the firebolt that hits it, it catches flame, and then, but in like a couple of minutes, the smoke really starts to fill this room. Just
The door's
like
open, isn't it?
plumes going up into the sea. I mean, it is, but it's just like a lot of blackish smoke from the green, like, healthy vines that just is making a ton of smoke. You know what happens when you burn like really wet things? It's just gets like lots of smoke.
Uh-oh. The fleshlings might have trouble breathing.
I'm guessing there's no like draft going through this
Not really.
place.
Nope.
Orchak's gonna try to stick his head out the window, or not the window, but like the door, and try to
Yeah.
breathe.
So if like, since it rises to the ceiling first, if you stick your head out the door, like, that's fine. Over the next, it takes a while. It's like a good half an hour of burning. Eventually, it burns all the way down through the tube, which is like a good 40 feet down. But now
So-
there's no vines.
While that 30 minutes is going on,
Uh-huh.
Orchak wants to hatch a scheme, and he wants to attach the rope to him, give it to Gabriel, who can just stand there, and he's going to, when the gravity shifts at the appropriate time, run and grab stuff from that horde that keeps changing direction.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So when you run out and look at all the stuff that's been basically bashed to smithereens as it's been going up and down, make a perception check, and as you're looking for something cool or different.
Oh, I'm so perceptive too. 7?
7. Okay. This is just per trip, so on this one, excuse me. Oh my
The
gosh.
room is filling with smoke.
Oh, I know. Let's see here. With a 7, you're not able to find much other than some destroyed weapons. So you find a long sword that is kind of not quite straight anymore, and a long sword and an axe, battle axe that's just kind of messed up.
Use this, and I run back.
Okay. You got some more time to go out there again if you want to keep on going back and forth a little bit. It's up to you.
For however long the fire affords.
Okay.
So I don't know how many shots I'd get.
All right. For the sake of the game and moving forward, let's just do it 3. So you did 1, then you go out there
Cool.
one more time.
I'm gonna do that's a 3, so that's great, and another 7. So
Oh my
pretty much just
gosh.
garbage.
Pretty much just garbage is all you found.
Cool, that's fine. I just wanted to try. All right.
All right. So eventually the smoke starts to clear, and you can look down into the pit and see that it is burned all the way down and left like black soot like everywhere, but it is otherwise clear. What would you guys like to do?
All right, who wants to go first?
How about Aaron stays up here with the immovable rod and we tie a rope to it?
The immovable rod is still at the top of the crag.
I thought Aaron went to grab it.
We grabbed it.
We did grab it. Oh, here it is.
I retconned it.
Oh, cool. I thought we
Retconned
just
that
talked
shit.
about it, and I totally forgot to tell you, but that's fine. All right, click, and we're gonna go back down.
Okay.
I'm gonna intertwine the ropes, and same deal.
Okay. So, you find as you drop the rope down, it makes it all the way like down to the bottom of the tube. But as soon as it gets to the bottom of the tube, it seems to just kind of like hover in the air in a weird way. Like instead of dangling straight down, it kind of looks
It,
like it's
floats.
just kind of like floating.
I'll go first.
And then Ortok's gonna start descending.
Okay. You descend, get further and further down, and eventually you find your way to the like where the rope is behaving strangely. And as you get into this space, you feel weightless, and you look around in this large open like square area where you remember where there were some skeletons that were farming like these twig blights, basically where you got the seed for Gary.
Yes.
And see that like random stones and dirt and things are just like floating in the air. It's a surreal scene as many objects in this particular room are just like suspended, floating in the air. Lots of dust in the air as well.
All right, you guys. I'm not quite sure what I'm experiencing here. It's really trippy. Okay, just come on down. Oh, you could probably just jump and be fine.
I'll climb down and on the rope.
Okay,
I'm gonna get off the rope, but be close by the rope.
sure. You kind of just floating in the air, and you find that like in order to move, you kind of have to push off against something in order to like float in a direction that you want to float in. Gabriel, you find your way down and experience the same thing. You're just kind of floating in the air. Objects around you seem to not want to fall down or up or anything. It's just kind of an area of weightlessness.
All right. I look around. Is there any obvious points of like impact of where these things have gone?
Yeah,
Things
they
around
seem
the
to
board.
be heading to... I gotta change the map here.
Go change that map.
Change that map. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. There was something. Reveal. Oh, I gotta reset. There we go. And then switch the map. How? And I gotta put this guy here and Porky. Okay. So, it's easy enough for you all to like make your way down to this area. But you find that once you're down here, it's like you're weightless in this particular room. Bits of dirt and stone floating in the air, dust everywhere. So, What would you like to do? You see the, oh sorry, you see the footprints going up towards this door right here.
Aaron, do you want to see about that door?
I don't know if I trust myself to do it again, but sure.
I think last time you went through that door there was fire involved.
But now there's no gravity, so anything could happen.
Right. Let's see. Let me look at just for a minute. Okay. I will go. Yes, I will do that. So I brought the rod back down, handed it back to Orta.
Shoot.
Shoot, indeed.
Sorry, I'm missing something.
Shoot or ladder. We want that door.
I believe so.
Okay. I will make the attempt.
All right. How are you getting across?
Oh, I don't know. You know what? Let's see. You could either use the immovable rod like a cane and just kind of drag yourself every.
Did anybody grab the immovable rod?
Yes.
I did. I brought it back down.
Oh, good.
Yeah. And maybe that's what I'll have to do. Because
We'll all
otherwise,
hold onto the rope, and then you can just with the rod.
Now I'll just kick him across the room.
I
Can we
have.
push off
I
and
have an
back off?
idea. I have a better idea. Well, maybe not better. I have an idea. All of those are good, but this one just seems more fun right now.
Oh, man, do it. Let's do it.
Yes. Yeah, so Aaron will point, will face, his front face will actually face right here. He's going to pull out the decanter of endless water to see if...
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Here we go.
You guys ever play Super Mario Sunshine?
Yeah.
Yeah, so here we go.
Okay,
I'm just waiting for you.
Yep.
Myself.
so you hold on to the decanter, counting on its pressure to shoot you in the right direction, and activate it. It is a magic item, though, so the magic of the air coalesces around you. I need you to roll a D100, please.
It spews lava, and you all die instantly.
Well, that's going away from us.
Yeah, it's fine. You're fine.
Everything's fine.
Wait, which one's a D10? Do I have two of those? Or are you? Yeah, I just have two of them, and I don't know how that happens. Anyways. One. Or 100. What does double O mean?
1? Oh, that's,
Zero.
well, it's either 0 or 100, depending on the scale.
Well, I have a double O and a 1, so...
1.
Wow.
Oh, a 00 and a 1, so you hit a 1.
Okay.
Odds are low.
Okay,
If you were a cleric,
so the energy actually coalesces, and, like, you see this, like, golden greenish energy, like, get sucked towards you, and it, like, gets pulled into your body, and it starts, like you absorbed it, and there's, like, wisps of it coming, like, off of your skin and, like, out of your mouth. And, just mechanically speaking, you get to roll again for the next minute every turn. So every 6 seconds, you're going to roll again.
Whoa.
Okay.
You rolled 10 more times.
Yeah. But you do, the decanter does go off, and spurts
Okay.
you towards the door. Just make an acrobatics check as you're trying to aim it in the right direction and move across the room.
Sure, yeah. Makes sense. Ugh. Acrobats. Oh, a natural 20.
Natural 20, nice.
I do have proficiency, Mitch, in air vehicles.
This might actually count.
I just imagine, like, Aaron has 2 of these, and it's like that guy with the water jetpack or whatever.
That's right.
That's you
Yes.
can do on the water and just like hover around. Anyway,
Fantastic.
so
Oh, I love
Aaron
it.
goes careening across in like a perfect laser line towards. Oh, my bad. Towards the door. However, you do like you do have to kind of like dodge a couple of like large stones that are in the way. And in so like you just like push one out of the way, and the sound of the decanter and a couple and just like the sound of your arrival disturbs something in the ground.
Hmm.
And you all like Aaron, you collide with the door and like stop and like manage to like grasp onto the door and like steady yourself. But then you don't feel it because you're not touching the ground, but you all watch as the ground just like seems to rumble, shakes a little bit, and seems to subside. And then a few seconds later, it shakes again, even louder, and bursting from the ground, an enormous worm-like creature with like huge like tentacles coming out of its mouth and like this tongue that comes out that snakes around, teeth going all the way down this circular maw. This enormous, large worm-like creature as it loads onto the screen.
Oh,
Uh,
nope.
Okay, cue that in one hit.
And it just, bursting from the ground, roars out this huge beast. So next time, we're going to start by rolling initiative.
oh, bah humbug.
That's exciting. And make a note, I guess, that I'm going to be fucking going wild.
Oh, yep.
Just running circles around it with this water
Yep.
jetpack.
That and I ate magic. Something happened, and
Yeah.
more things are about to happen.
Yep.
I ate all this magic. What are the odds that you roll a 1
On the
on a
D100.
100?
1%.
100.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy, honestly.
Never tell me the odds.
He's still okay.
You asked.
You asked.
Was rhetorical. What are the odds? 1 out of 100. Come on.
Never tell me the odds.
Oh, my pen just died. I finished my notebook
With,
and now my pen just died.
It's like,
Oh,
okay,
Oh man, this is the beginning of the end.
It is.
It is.
This is crazy. It's also the 3rd time we've been in here,
I know.
which is awesome. You've turned it all topsy-turvy. I love it.
I like. Yeah, it's just like. I mean, a little behind the screen. I guess it's just like. I want you guys to go back here, but I also don't want it to be boring.
That's fine. Current places are not a bad thing.
I don't like
I really
it
enjoy
for-
that you are. doing this.
You don't like the worm?
I hate it.
I hate it. Make it
It's
go
got
away.
worms. There's worms coming out of the worm.
It's got a serrated, like, multi-tentacle tongue. So that's fun.
Wormception.
Oh, that's its mouth. So when I first glanced at it, if you just like look at it, it looks like that's an eye.
Oh! Got it. No, that's its mouth.
Got it.
Oof.
Okay. We're all gonna
I
die.
don't like.
Alright.
Ever see Tremors? I know what's gonna happen.
All right. Oh my gosh. By the way, I love this creature. I know
Nope.
you're probably gonna
Nope.
kill it, but I love this creature. It's like one of my favorite creatures.
Oh no.
It looks like a mind flayer
Interesting.
creation. What are you talking about?
How big is it? How big is it?
Just kidding. It's what kills us.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, like, the token size is like, 20 by 20, but like
Sure.
the creature itself is probably like 100 feet long, like the worm itself,
So we're talking, Nagi, Avatar.
Yeah, it's huge.
Size. Okay.
Yeah. It's
All right.
freaking
Then I'm gonna go ahead and brush up on Dune real quick, and I'll have some ideas for next time.
yeah. Not quite as big as the recent Mandalorian
No.
creature.
I gotta watch that. You can spoil that. I don't care. But
I
Oh,
don't
there's
see
a
Phoenix.
it's a big
That's not
Mandalorian.
scale.
Is this the second
Oh, I think it
episode?
is.
The
It's
second.
the first episode of the second.
Oh yeah, first episode. Yeah. Yeah, it's just this huge
that was
freaking
big.
like sand beast on Tatooine. This guy's like,
Right.
hey, so I'll give you what you want if you kill this giant sand beast.
It's like,
the Krayt
and it
dragon.
killed the Sarlacc, didn't it?
Yeah, it killed the Sarlacc. Yeah,
Oh, that's a big
Like,
deal.
ate the Sarlacc.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
it's a
like
big.
you had like they were talking about how to kill it, and they had all these itty bitty stones, and then they had like a skeleton of of something that was like yay big, but the stones for representing the people were this big. It's like, oh, that
Oh,
can't
yeah.
be the scale, and he goes, oh, I think it is.
Oh, but it
It
is.
was.
That was pretty
Yeah,
cool.
It's huge.
Yeah, that thing was
It was
gigantic.
probably about the size, maybe a little smaller. If you remember in The Empire Strikes Back, when he says, "This is no cave." It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
probably about that size.
Got it.
It's big.
Oh yeah.
Okay, goodbye,
Yeah, it's
internet.
Bye,
See you
interwebs.
later.